we just made the decision as a family to put me in isolation. Today I developed a fever. I had a sore throat yesterday. I'm extremely tired. Just all of the flu-like symptoms have arrived. I have no idea if I have coronavirus or it's just, the flu. And all the advice online is if you have mild symptoms and don't have trouble breathing, which I don't, then stay home, isolate yourself at home as well, away from your family members to avoid spreading it around. And then if you have trouble breathing, then contact your GP. So I'm going to take that advice. I could just have the flu. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. And we just decided we canned a lot of things. We moved a lot of things around. And I moved into the granny flat. I brought my essentials with me. I'm just going to spend the night in here and see what tomorrow brings. But everything, of course, is very uncertain. But we're all feeling like that, aren't we? Okay, so this is a sickness vlog. This is Natalie feeling unwell and worrying about corona vlog. So yippee to that. But it's also gives me a good opportunity to read, which I've done. I'm on page 84 of Commonwealth by Ann Patchett. The writing's good. It's really good. I enjoy it. It's just kind of still building the characters and building backstory, and it jumps. Is it maybe dual timeline? I don't know. But so far it seems to be. We started in the 60s, I think, and then we moved to the present day, and now we've gone back to maybe, the 70s. So when Bear recommended this, he said that Ann Patchett's very good at writing characters, and I'm finding that too. Not everybody's completely lovable or completely horrible just yet. So, yeah, okay. So, I'm going to have a shower, and then I'm going to kind of bunker down with this for a bit and fall off to sleep and just see what the night brings. Oh, dear. So, welcome to a new vlog of me complaining about being sick. I'm sure you want to continue to watch on from here. Good morning, lovely friends. I had a great sleep. It's Friday morning now. I did. I had a really good sleep, which was unexpected. I'm so happy about that. I still feel achy and tired. Hopefully we're on the mend. At least I didn't wake up feeling worse, which was I was terrified about that. So I just woke up a little while ago, made my cup of tea, and I'm going to do some morning journaling to try and stop the swirl of thoughts, huh? Okay. Those, if you journal or work through stuff, those sessions, those times when it's a lot. Today was a lot. Today was a lot of facing of, why, and I know why. So I had to face that, and but at the end of that process was thoughts around what I can do practically, which always helped me. If I can put it out there, but I need to have practical steps of what I can do within myself, within my environment, and I kind of got to that place. So, holy. Okay. Release that stuff. Just release that stuff. Done. I need tea. finished another chapter. This is one of those books that's just about characters and exploring different stories within each character. I don't feel like there's, like we got introduced to everybody, but I just don't feel like it's one of those books that's going to be pulled together at the end with some sort of mystery or some sort of, question that needs to be answered. It just is, and it's interesting to read a book like this. Like, it's great. It's just like I keep looking for, the thing that's going to be resolved. I guess it's just about how the flow and effects of one small thing that happens and how that then affects so many people's lives for the rest of their life, really. Yeah, so it's like a cool way of presenting characters, I guess. But it just feels a little... I'm not used to it. I'm not used to not having that thing that plods through that needs to be resolved at the end. Her writing's great. It's really good. The stories about the characters are really interesting. But I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be pulled together or if it's just going to kind of leave me. I don't know. I just feel a bit in no man's land. Quite reflective of my life, really, at the moment. Anyway, I'm up to chapter 5. What's that? Page 143. So, yeah, halfway kind of through. So it's good. I'm enjoying it. Still from the same bed. Little update. It's much later in the afternoon now. I did some work from my bed. I started moving around in here a little bit. I had a sleep, which was nice. I haven't done much more reading. So I'm going to just quickly do a bit of reading through this. I started reading this a little while ago and I pick it up when I feel like I can. And I just feel like I want to just do a bit of grounding with this book before children. And just to kind of bring myself back to myself after a day of, trying to tick off a few things while feeling unwell. Hard thing to do. Okay. I just finished chapter 1 and just it's made me want to do this and like hug it, and I don't know. I journal through it and write my thoughts, and I guess it's annotating. I don't really know, but I put stars next to things that I really need to flesh out more. There's a few stars in that section, so I just need to take a break and come back to it in a minute. But yeah, it talks about kind of reconnecting with your soul and your soul story, and I don't even know where to start with that. Like, that's just, it's baffling to me. So the only thing I really know what to do about is to kind of journal it out and come up with some thoughts around it all. But it's a lot of inner work and a lot of inner thinking about your soul, your bones. I don't know. Holy smokes. I've never done anything like this before. I've never delved into all of this stuff before, and it is so overwhelming, but comforting all at the same time. Like I'm doing something that I instinctively feel like I need to be doing, and it's the only reason I'm kind of keeping on going through it. I don't know. Oof. Definitely need a break. Morning. I didn't have a good sleep last night. That's okay. What day is it? I think it's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. I'm getting better. So, like, total rest and isolation away from people has really helped me. Though I'm so just want to cuddle my kids and my husband. I don't know when to make that call though. Anyway, that's what's been keeping me up all night. I finished yesterday. I didn't film anymore. I had a rough afternoon because my kids both lost a tooth. Fitz lost a bottom one and Patty lost a back one, and they came running out with their teeth, and I went, oh, and there was nothing I could do to hold them, and it's all getting a little too much, this isolating thing, and I'm not even that sick. I'm going a little stir crazy, can you tell? But I just need to, I think in a month's time, when I'm in the middle of making lunch boxes and like telling kids constantly to get their shoes on, I'm going to think back to this time and go, why didn't I just embrace it? But right now it feels really heavy. Sorry, that's a little freak out to you. I haven't journaled yet today. Maybe I should make a rule that I should only press record after I've journaled so that you don't have to hear all the craziness. Okay, I'm going to journal and read and put oils on me. Just journaled. I'm going to pick this little puppy up and take a breath. Just take a breath. Get out of my own head. And definitely time to do that. I'm finding it really hard to read this morning. There's just so much going on in my head, and like this story is very good. It's very good, and I'm invested in the characters, and I really want to know outcomes, and big bombs are dropped at starts of each chapter, and it's great. It's very engaging. But it just kind of seems really surface level, and I'm really kind of reaching into stuff today, and I don't know how to sit surface level just yet today. I'm sure I will later. I do need a break from things. I just did a whole other journaling session because some other stuff was coming up. So yeah, I'm going to go up and just see if anybody's awake. I just miss them. I miss them terribly. It's crazy. Good morning. I'm back in my room. We just had a bit of a family meeting. Patty's birthday party was meant to be next weekend, so we just all decided to postpone that, and just a couple of other things about what it means to self-isolate and why we're doing it, and we all made the decision it was the best idea. Just Fitzy got really upset. He's very sensitive. He's a huge empath, which I love. And I believe empaths will change the world. But I just, I just felt for him, and I couldn't comfort him. But his dad could, and that's all he needed. So he just is worried about people getting sick. And so then he explained again why we're doing what we're doing and all that stuff. So yeah. Big conversation, and now I'm exhausted and need to lie down. Put in some more reading material. I found these. This is a magazine, a beautiful magazine that is centered around food, but also a lot of other things. And I found these at the book fest that I went to, so I've got a few of these to read. And you're getting old when you pick up something like this, so in the midlife people. Okay, I need to just sit for a minute, so I'm going to do that, and I'll talk to you, just keeping you updated. It was so nice to be in the house, but now everybody's up and at them, and it's hard not being able to look after your family, especially in this crazy time. But I just need to get myself better. That's what I definitely just need to do. Okay, I'm just going to sit for a bit. Look at this. Stepping outside. Made my bed. And I had a shower and put on a dress. And now I'm going to head down. Danny's painting our fence down there. So I'm going to head down there and just walk up the length of our driveway and take in some fresh air. Just start moving around a little bit. I think that's what I need. Just get out of my bed. It feels really nice. I just talked the kids through making their own lunch. So that was interesting. I actually really enjoyed it. Maybe I need to share with them these lessons more often. Okay, let's take in my driveway and all the things that I can see. Hooray. But I'm exhausted. I need to sit down and have some water. Beautiful, really nice. I'm reading this. You know, it's great. This is Kids and Food. And that line there that you can't see says, what does it say? The average family will make 6,500 school lunches in its lifetime. Here are 13. Yes. Somebody else tell me what to put in the lunch boxes. Oh my gosh, looks delicious. Broccoli and avocado? Something about a magazine, I don't know what it is. I absolutely love the feel of the pages and the excitement when you get it and you don't know what's inside. I just love it, and this is just so incredibly gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Blissful recipes. Maybe this isn't the best place to sit. I found a spot on the deck. I'm going to read this. I just had the most massive sleep, and I've woken up feeling really a lot clearer than I have. So it must have been much needed. I'm just going to take the afternoon slowly. I'm not going to rush and do things, and I'm going to, read my book, sit and watch my family garden. There are some positives in being sick. We needed to cook dinner and Danny's out riding, so I have my assistant. Come here, assistant, and say hello. Come here, assistant, and say hello.
Oh, hi.
He's peeling potatoes. Is this the first time you've done that?
It's hard.
It's hard. Anyway,
Oh.
we're learning life skills through this process of Mummy not being able to do much. It's good, actually. Okay, let's get dinner on and then I need to lie back down. I did too much. I did too much. Just want to be really quite clear about what I did in there. I made dinner and I used my hands to do that. I washed my hands about 20 times during the process and just tried to minimise any transmission of any flu-like symptoms to my children and my family. But I don't know, what's it got to do? I've got to feed my kids, right? Nanny was out horse riding. They were hungry. It's really hard kind of worrying about the judgment all the time, I guess. I guess we're all just doing the best we can. We're all just doing the best we can. I still haven't read. I haven't read today except for this morning. I think that's just... I've kind of dived into some deep part today and I woke up feeling like that, didn't I? So I read some more of Women Who Run with Wolves and did some more journaling this afternoon out on the deck. So that was nice. Yeah, today's been one of those deep dive days. That's okay. We'll see what tomorrow brings, maybe. Good morning. I've got the curtains open. I've been up for a little bit of time. I woke up and did some journaling and then had my cuppa, did the things, and then I thought oh gosh, lovely. And then thought I want to read and just opened BookTube for some inspiration. And it was Doris. Doris turned 50. I haven't opened BookTube in so long. And yeah, she had a birthday and there's tags. And Doris is really dear to me. She's been so kind and so welcoming. And we talk on Voxer. I don't know if we've ever read a book together, but I think I've said that before. We probably have. But we just chat and I missed her birthday. And that's the shitty thing about, retreating and going back into myself is that I feel like I miss out on, telling the people that I care about, especially on their birthdays, that I care about them. So I then watched Doris's vlog and she was pulling herself out of a squirrel mode, I think she called it, and making schedules. And like the natural course of things for me would be to make the schedule and make the list and try and catch up. But the problem with me is that I overcommit. I do too much. I try too much and then I feel overwhelmed and then I let people down because I overcommit, and it's this crazy vicious cycle. So it's a pattern I'm trying to break. But the desire for me right now is to kind of pile it all on and do all of the things. Retreat is not a state I'm used to. Let's just put it like that. Just a little health update. The sore throat is gone. And the tightness in the chest is nearly gone. I just still feel a bit achy. So there's still like something there that my body's just trying to fix. So hooray. I got into the oils. That's gonna be fine. I just need to do a bit more and a bit more each day. That's all. And not overcommit. Not make that schedule. Not write that list. No list writing. I think that's going to be the mantra for the day. If you see me write a list, yell at me, please. I'm going to sit back with my book. Yeah, no reading got done. Yesterday was a crazy day, huh? But I'm ready to read now, thanks to a BookTube inspiration. The one thing that this book is doing that will make it a 4-star book for me is that it's a story, and so it's about, this thing that went down at a christening. I think I've said this. And then it talks about, I guess, the ripple effect. And it's very cleverly done. But it's just telling the story of all of the characters involved. It's not telling the whys. And for me to really emotionally connect with a book, it needs to tell me the whys. That's why I think I was saying yesterday it's really surface level. So it's following these people and telling me about what has happened in the last, however many years since all that stuff went down. And the stories are well told, and the interactions between the characters are well told, but it just doesn't go down to that next level. I'm 173 pages in a 300-page book. So I'm well over halfway. So I think that this is just how the book goes. And that's fine. But it really shows the difference between a book that I love and that I need that kind of emotional teaching or that real depth to character story rather than just what happened. So I was just lying there reading it, going, why did he do that? Why was he feeling like that? What, why in my head? And then, yeah, that kind of led to this series of thoughts. So I just thought I'd share. Another thought. There's just been a connection made between two characters and the stories. So right now you kind of jump from character to character and get told where they're at. But there was just a connection made between two characters who are brother and sister. But it also gave a reasoning as to what happened in the previous story about the sister. And it was seamless. It was so perfectly done. And those moments in books where the connection and you're like, and you have that smile on your face and you're like, yes, that's great. That's where I'm at now. And I just wanted to share that with you as well because it was done so perfectly. And, I did leave that last section with that last character, the sister, thinking, why did you introduce that other character with her, and what's the meaning of all that, thinking that we'd come back to it later. And the way we came back to it was just done really well. Nice work, Ann Patchett. And also, I've always wondered, it's called Commonwealth, right? So I've always wondered why the hell it was called Commonwealth, and then that's just been introduced as well. So little tiny questions are being answered and being answered really well. So yeah, just wanted to share that positivity around this book. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Monopoly time. Again. Monopoly has kind of finished, still sitting out there. If we ever get back to it, it'll be a miracle. When the kids and Denny have just gone to a friend's place to help them. And I've made snacks because I'm starving and I'm going to sit on this bed and just have a bit of a rest. I'm sitting up and playing Monopoly, and then I hung out a load of washing before that. I was really tiring. I feel extremely tired. So this is a bit of a carb fest, so it might send me into a carb coma, which would be nice. I need to sleep. So yeah, just snacking, just keeping you updated. But I do want to lie down while the kids aren't here and keep reading that book. It's keeping me really interested. I'm really excited to pick it up again. Always positive. Okay, I need to eat. Hi. Sometime later. I've had my little sleep in the middle of the day. So I'm going to turn my fan off. And I'm really close to finishing, like 50 pages left. But I just can't seem to focus again, but I really want to know what happens. So I'm going to find a spot out here. Oh, it's so nice out here. And take in this. I'll show you. That's a nice spot to be, isn't it? So nice. I woke up this morning thinking that I was definitely on the mend, but I've just kind of gone downhill in the last couple of hours, so yeah, I don't know, just no energy. The tightness has come back, so anyway, I think this is just something you gotta ride out. It's gonna take as long as it takes. Resisting getting stressed over everything I'm not doing. That's taking a lot of energy also. Okay, I'm going to finish these last pages and I'll let you know what I think at the end. Okay, so you would have thought this was a great idea, but the flies are killing me. Ugh, I just let it on my ear. I hate it. I'm going to go to my reading room. I've been in there in a while. I got knocked out of the game. Patty sent me bankrupt. I know Fitzy did too.
9.
I'm out. I'm on the last chapter. Yep.
Oh, that's what you said Patty. I'm like, what?
I just finished it. Oh, it feels nice to finish a book, actually. I've talked my way through this. It ended very satisfyingly. Satisfyingly? Is that a word? It gave me great satisfaction with the ending. Oof. It, it didn't tie everything up in neat bows. It, it answered all of the questions, all except for the whys that I talked about earlier. But it's a great story. It's 4 stars for sure. Really well written. Yeah, I've really enjoyed Ann Patchett's writing. But like I said, I mean, there are some moments where you feel like there's a bit of a, undercurrent of something deeper. And I appreciated that, but I didn't emotionally connect to anybody. So that's the criteria. So yeah, I'm doing this stack. See, I'm so out of practice. Hang on. This is part of that 40 before 40 project that I'm doing, which I still want to do. That's just for me. And this is the stack of the books I've read from it. And I was going to, I need to move that. And I was going to stack them up and have the best one on the top and then go down. So this, Nest. It feels like forever that I read these books. I would put it under Nest. So there you go. It was better than those two. And then Nest. And then Mullumbimby. Such a good book, that Mullumbimby. There we go. So I guess I'll pick another book in a minute. I'll just take a breath from that one. Yeah, and I'll end the vlog because I finished a book. Holy smokes. Who would have thought? And I didn't feel pressured to because of the vlog, and I didn't have to finish it within a schedule. I just enjoyed reading it. That felt really nice. Anyway, I'll end the vlog here. Thanks for hanging out with me in my first days of self-isolation with the flu or whatever the hell this is. I'll see you in the next vlog. I'm really enjoying making vlogs now and really enjoying chatting with you guys. Okay, I'm going. Bye.